Welcome into another video in my series where we're going through and testing all the weapons inside of Black Ops 6 to see how viable these weapons are for all of you to be using inside of the Zombies game mode. So if you're new to Call of Duty Zombies, new to the channel, make sure you are subscribed, turn on those bell notifications as you're not going to want to miss out any future uploads from myself. And as well, down below in the description, you can find the link for my streams. I stream Monday to Thursday, 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I stream on Saturday mornings at 9 a.m. Pacific, noon Eastern. I stream everything from Black Ops 6 Zombies to Delta Force and all the way through to custom zombie maps. Generally have some tons of fun over there. Would really love to see you all come and help me on my journey to hit Twitch Partner this year. Alright, so in today's video, we're going to be looking at one of the new weapons to drop for Season 2. This one is the brand new LMG, the Feng-82. So let's take a look at it inside of the firing range. And here we are, we're going to unload 3 full magazines just so you guys can see how this weapon handles. So here's the hip fire. You can see it climbs up to the left and it's got quite the spread on the hip fire. And then if you go to ADS and aim down and just let it do its thing, you can see it's very vertical with its recoil pattern and up and to the left just slightly. So when you're looking to control the recoil on the new Feng-82 LMG, I definitely think it's something that is manageable and something that you can get to pretty darn laser straight. I mean, you can see right here, it is virtually laser straight. Pretty much all the bullets, when you try and control it, can fire into one location, which definitely was good to see. Like, I was like, okay, so this handles pretty darn good. You can get it to shoot pretty darn laser straight. How's it handling the dummies? Not much problem at all. Good to see. So, as you know, in today's video, we're going to dive in and take the Feng-82 LMG to maximum damage output inside of Black Ops 6 Zombies and see just how viable is this weapon for us to be using inside of the Zombies game mode. Now, speaking of games, if you're looking for players to help you run the brand new map, The Tomb, feel free to join the amazing Zhordecommunity Discord down below in the description, where I'm working hard to build a community full of players that is willing to help out other players. If that sounds like a good fit for you, you can join via the link down below in the description. Without further ado, let's dive into the Feng-82 LMG review video today. Welcome into today's video. Thank you so much for tuning in today. I truly do appreciate that. And we are here back on what is becoming quickly one of my favorite maps in Call of Duty Zombies, The Tomb. And I know there's mixed opinions on this map as it's smaller. The Easter egg is fairly simple, although the boss fight is quite challenging. I got a guide coming out on the Easter egg. Should be out later today. So looking forward to that. And then with future videos, we've got the new assault rifle video coming, and then I'm going to work on the side Easter eggs on The Tomb for you all. So just so you know what's coming for content. So there we are. Cleared up around 1 in spawn with the Feng. I think it's Feng or Fang. Feng-82. I'm not 100% sure how to say that. But if you go to the left side from spawn and choose this way, you can get to depth perception right here. And also right up here, you will find a shovel so that you can go ahead and use some of the dig spots right here, which can give you extra loot, salvage, tacticals, and lethals, etc., which is definitely good to see. So let's go ahead and take the damage up to green rarity now on the new LMG and see what kind of damage numbers are we looking at just green rarity with this LMG. As we're going to push through down towards Pack-a-Punch, and like this map is so gorgeous. There's so many different the visuals of each area. I really love the way this map looks. So for me, visually, this map is a big win. I'm loving the look of it. I'm loving the feel of it. And overall, I just really enjoy playing this map. And I've loved Black Ops 6 Zombies since drop. And I've been pretty pleased overall with all of the maps so far. I've got to be honest about that. So now we made it down here to the Pack-a-Punch pedestal, where you need to put in the amulet that you get for completing the Citadelle Easter egg, and that will open up the Dark Ether, which gets you to Pack-a-Punch. Now here we are at just green rarity, push through the rounds a little bit further. Now we're on round 7, and let's see what kind of damage can this LMG do. 292 on a crit shot, unpacked at just green rarity. That is some good numbers. Definitely good numbers. I was happy with that. Like, I was really quite impressed to see. Like, that's impressive numbers. 292, and we're only green. I was like, okay, so this could be pretty good. This could be a pretty heavy hitter. So let's push on through into the Dark Aether and visit the Pack-a-Punch machine. Now we can take this weapon to Green Rarity and Pack-a-Punch 1, and let's see what kind of damage numbers we are looking at this damage output on the LMG. 585? You've got to be kidding me. We are Pack 1 green. Okay, we got a long way to go. How about the Shock Mimic? That the first one that comes in around 8 will drop you your monocle that you need as a part to build the Ice Staff. But we handled that Shock Mimic like no problem. Pack 1 green, no issues. I was really impressed. Like, holy crap. This is definitely a heavy hitter. And I also noticed with this LMG, the movement speed is not too bad. It definitely felt a little bit slower running around with this in my hands, but definitely not something that wasn't manageable. I definitely had no kind of issues dealing with this in my hands as I ran around in my match today. But 585 on a crit shot at only Pack 1 green? Okay, let's go ahead and take this up to blue rarity now. Pack 1, I'm curious to see, like, what kind of damage numbers are we looking at? We bumped up the rounds a little bit further. Here we are in round 9. And let's see, what kind of damage numbers are we looking at now? 780 on a crit damage at blue Pack 1. Holy smokes. We don't even have Deadshot yet. Now we've got Deadshot on. Blue Pack 1, what are we looking at now? 793, but that was armor. 793, but that was armor. Oh, hold on, that's headshots because of insta-kill. So that's not the true numbers. My bad. All right, round 14's here. Let's see if we can get an actual critical damage number. All right, here we are. 900. That's on the Doppelgast. I mean, that was... We eviscerated that Doppelgast on round 14 at blue Pack 1. That's amazing. That's awesome. What are we looking at for damage? 900? That can't be right. Maybe. Let's see. Come on now. Give me some real damage numbers. 98. 900. Yep, 900 it is at blue Pack 1. Holy smokes. That's pretty impressive. And you've got 150 rounds in your magazine with the build I have for you today. So that's going to be able to let you create just an absolute ton of carnage. I mean, look at the damage we just did on round 14 right there. No problem. One decoy, mow down the horde, and there you go. Definitely awesome. I was really enjoying using this weapon. I was super excited for Season 2 to see that they dropped us 4 new weapons. We've got these underbarrel attachments as well, which is really exciting, so I can't wait to do videos and test those out, especially the explosive tip crossbow underbarrel attachment. I was really inclined about that. And yo, always grab a shovel, because we just got Epic Sigma. Okay, so it doesn't do much to the amalgams, but it was worth a shot, you know? Never know. Never hurts to grab loot. You could always get something decent, right? We're now Pack 1, Epic Rarity. Dishing... Oh, that was over 1,000. Yeah, 1351 on a crit shot to the amalgam at Pack 1 Epic. So we still have Legendary to go. We still have Pack 2 to go. We still have Pack 3 to go. And we can still put on an ammo mod, the Light Mend one, that does some extra crit damage to the zombies and the elite. So that is awesome to see. Like, we are already cooking with this. 1351 with 150 rounds in your magazine. That's an absolute ton of carnage. Absolute ton of carnage you can create with this brand new LMG. And it feels good. I'm not going to lie. It definitely feels good to use this. Like, having this weapon in your hands, I felt good using it. I felt comfortable using it. Like I said, the only kind of downside I did find was it does slow you down a little bit. I mean, that's to be fair, like, it's an LMG, so you're not going to be a speed demon running this, but you are going to be dishing out a ton of carnage and able to mow down through hordes without much problem at all. So let's dive back into the Dark Aether. Let's take this Feng-82 LMG to Pack 2 Epic and see what kind of damage numbers are we looking at on the zombies at this damage. 294 armor, 296 armor, 2,702. Yo, that was a jump. Oh my goodness. Pack 2 Epic, and we're at 2,000 damage. Almost 3,000 damage. That's crazy. to the zombies. Yeah, 2702 on a crit shot. Wow. That would only pack 2 epic. This hits hard. I was honestly really surprised and kind of wondering how the damage would compare as we level it up for damage. Seeing it start off at such a high number for damage output, I was curious to see if the increases may not have been as substantial as we're seeing. You know, 1351, we now jump up to 2702 on a crit damage. That's quite the damage increase for just increasing the output of the weapon. So I was really impressed and curious to see like how much more damage are we going to get when we take this thing even further for damage output. I was already impressed with it. You can see how well it is handling the amalgam right there. We were definitely taking chunks out of his health, but we had to move as there was a doppelgast in the area, but not much of a problem. Like, you just keep moving. On this map, you definitely have to keep moving until you kind of got your crowd whittled down a little bit so that you can find a place to go ahead and train your zombies. That's definitely something I noticed on this map, and something I really enjoy on this map is that you're not just stuck to, like, it forces you to pay attention to where you're running, where you're going, and then to make sure that your surroundings are of an area that you can maneuver around your zombies. So I definitely enjoy this map. I feel like Citadelle was fairly open. Terminus, again, had some big open spaces that made, you know, dealing with hordes of zombies a little bit less stressful. And then, of course, Terminus, we all know, is our favorite camo grinding map. Although I do wonder if people are grinding camos out on other maps other than Liberty. So let me know if you're still doing the camo grind in the comment section below. Which map do you choose to camo grind on? I would expect all of you, honestly, to probably tell me Liberty Falls. But let's go ahead and take this now to maximum rarity at Legendary. We are Legendary Pack 2. I do have Napalm on as I am working on the special camo challenges for the new LMG, which is why we have Napalm on instead of the light mend ammo mod I usually run. Where are you going, zombie? That's not the damage number I'm looking for. 608, that's definitely not the damage. That must have been armor. All right, let's push through round 23, and let's see, how is this going to handle a shock mimic? Or are you kidding me? Oh my, this was the most insane vermin spawn rate I have ever seen in this game, ever. That was bonkers. I can't believe how many vermin spawned in that one location right there. Like, that was crazy. Normally, I don't bother showing vermin rounds, but I felt like I had to show you guys that spawn because that was crazy. I don't know how many that was. It felt like 12 or 15 vermin just climbed over and spawned, like, literally on my body. It was absolutely insane. I don't know how I survived that. So here we are now. Push through a little bit more. Round 24. Look at the trap. This spike trap is amazing. I love the visuals of all the zombies getting pinned to the wall. That is just so cool. It also, like, stops your amalgams, like, in place in the trap, so you can just kind of melt them right there. I definitely like the spike trap, and I think that's a really, really cool new trap for us to use. Like, definitely tons of fun. Let me know if you've used the spike trap, if you find it useful. I definitely think it's really cool. I am curious to see, because you can slide underneath the trap while it's on to avoid taking damage. So I'm wondering if you can turn on the spike trap and then just lay prone underneath it. If you've tried that, let me know in the comments if it works out. It's definitely something I'm going to be trying going forward. That is 100% for sure. But you can see, I mean, Pack 2, Legendary, round 24, no problems whatsoever. Let's go ahead and take this to maximum damage output inside of Black Ops 6 Zombies and see what this Feng-82 LMG can actually do. That's armor. Wait, what? 7,207? You're kidding me. You're kidding me. Oh my goodness. At 150 rounds in your magazine, you can create, like, nuclear levels of carnage with this LMG. Absolutely insane. 7,207 crit damage at maximum damage output on this Feng-82 LMG for Season 2. I feel like this may be one of the best weapons to bring into this boss fight, as the boss is a bullet sponge, and you need to be able to dish out a ton of carnage very quickly in a short amount of time in order to be able to complete the Tomb Easter egg. So this may become one of the weapons that we use into the boss fight, as it holds 150 rounds in your magazine, so you got a lot of rounds to shoot, which is awesome. The only attachment I don't have on the build today is, I believe, rapid fire. I'm not 100% sure if I use that on this build or not. So you may be able to bump up the fire rate a little bit more by adding rapid fire to it. But I feel like with the amount of damage you're doing per shot, this might just become a viable option for the boss fight. Like I said, though, in yesterday's video, I have not completed the boss fight yet. I've been working on getting the guide together for all the steps leading up to the boss fight. So look for, hopefully, my guide on the Easter egg later today. As well, we've got the new assault rifle. I think it's the Siren or I can't remember how it's called. Anyway, I just unlocked that today, so we'll be putting a video out on that. But here we are, maximum damage output with this brand new LMG inside of Black Ops 6 Zombies on round 26. I mean, it just mows them down. It just mows them down. 7,207 critical damage per shot. Leaves you with this weapon being able to do an astronomical over 1 million damage per magazine. 1 million damage per magazine. Unbelievable damage on the brand new Feng-82 LMG for Season 2. Definitely something that I feel is going to be a viable option for all of us to be using inside of Black Ops 6 Zombies, as this just hits an absolute, like, look how hard it hits. We've got an amalgam here at the exfil, and like, I chose to eliminate the amalgam before I called in my mutant injector. Just about finished him. I think he had like 1 or 2 hits left. Pop the mutant injector, and also if you wait for a bunch of zombies to come to you, take a couple hits before you pop your mutant injection. When you get into it, the explosion should take out like just about every single zombie left. As you can see, it did right there for me. So here we are finishing off our exfil at the tomb after running the Feng-82 to maximum damage and seeing an astronomical 7,207 damage on a crit shot. So definitely a super enjoyable weapon to use. It hits absolutely like a tank, which is awesome to see. So I definitely feel like my thoughts and feelings on this weapon, it's a little bit slow. It's not the slowest, but it definitely hampers your movement speed, as it is an LMG. The magazine up to 150 is definitely a little low for an LMG, but a lot of rounds nonetheless to deal with. So I think it is a good weapon to be using inside of Black Ops 6 Zombies. I didn't have much of an issue with the reserve ammo. I wanted to say that. So this is the build that I used for today's video. If you want to make any changes to the build, let's work together down below in the comment section to make that happen. As well, if you're not subscribed, make sure you do so, as at 7,000 subscribers on the channel, as a big thank you, I'm doing my Vault Edition giveaway on any platform of your choice. To be entered, make sure you're liking, commenting, and sharing the videos. Thanks so much for tuning in, and we'll catch you guys in the next one.